Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The English Globe. I'm Adam and I'm thrilled to have you with us today.
And I'm Julia. We're so excited about today's topic because it's something that can help so many of our listeners. Today we're going to talk about how you can learn English from the comfort of your home.
That's right, Julia. Learning English at home has so many benefits. First and foremost, it's incredibly flexible. You can choose the time and place that works best for you, fitting your studies around your personal schedule. Whether you're an early bird or a night owl, you can learn whenever it suits you.
Absolutely, Adam. Another great advantage is that it's cost-effective. You don't have to worry about commuting to a language school or paying for expensive courses. There are so many free or affordable resources available online that can help you improve your English skills.
And let's not forget about the personalized pace of learning. When you're studying at home, you can go as fast or as slow as you need. If there's a concept you don't understand, you can take the time to really grasp it before moving on. Conversely, if you find certain topics easy, you can breeze through them and spend more time on areas that are challenging.
That's a huge benefit, Adam. Plus, learning at home allows you to create a learning environment that suits you best. You can set up a study space that is comfortable and free from distractions. This can significantly enhance your focus and productivity.
Another point to consider is that learning from home gives you access to a wide range of resources that you might not find in a traditional classroom. From language learning apps and online courses to podcasts like ours and YouTube channels, the variety is endless. You can find materials that match your learning style and interests.
That's so true. And because you're in control of your learning, you can experiment with different methods and find out what works best for you. Maybe you prefer watching videos or listening to podcasts, or perhaps interactive exercises and quizzes are more your thing. The choice is yours.
Exactly, Julia. And we can't forget the convenience factor. You can study in your pajamas if you want to. You don't have to worry about getting dressed up or traveling anywhere. Just grab your laptop or phone, find a comfy spot, and start learning.
That's a great point, Adam. Learning from home also means you can incorporate English into your daily life more easily. You can practice while cooking, during a workout, or even while relaxing. This integration makes learning a natural part of your routine rather than something you have to set aside special time for.
And let's not overlook the motivational aspect. When you see yourself progressing and achieving your language goals, it's incredibly rewarding. Learning at home allows you to track your progress in a way that's meaningful to you, which can keep you motivated and encouraged.
Yes, Adam. It's all about creating a positive and supportive learning environment. Today, we'll dive deep into each of these benefits and share practical tips on how you can make the most out of learning English from home. So, stay tuned as we explore how to set up your study space, choose the right resources, develop a learning schedule, and much more.
We have a lot of great information to share, and we hope it will inspire and guide you on your English learning journey. Let's get started.
Absolutely, Adam. One of the best things about learning from home is flexibility. You can study whenever you want, without worrying about a strict schedule. This means you can learn at your own pace and at times that are most convenient for you.
Flexibility is a huge advantage. If you're a morning person, you can start your day with a study session. If you work better at night, you can study in the evening. There's no need to adhere to a fixed timetable set by a language school. This allows you to fit learning around your other commitments, whether that's work, family, or hobbies.
And it's also cost-effective. You don't have to spend money on transportation or expensive classes. Many resources online are free or very affordable. For instance, there are numerous websites that offer free grammar exercises, vocabulary lists, and reading materials.
That's right, Julia. There are also many apps designed to help you learn English, and many of them have free versions. Apps like Duolingo and Memrise offer engaging, game-like experiences that make learning fun and accessible. You can also find free courses on platforms like Coursera, edX, and Khan Academy.
Plus, you can personalize your learning. You can focus on the areas you need the most help with, whether it's speaking, listening, reading, or writing. This tailored approach means you can spend more time on what you find challenging and less on what you already know.
Personalization is key. For example, if you struggle with speaking, you can dedicate more time to practicing your pronunciation and fluency. You can use language exchange platforms like Tandem or HelloTalk to connect with native speakers and practice conversational skills.
And if listening is your weak point, you can immerse yourself in English audio content. Listen to podcasts, watch movies and TV shows in English, and try to understand different accents and speaking styles. This can significantly improve your comprehension skills over time.
For those who find reading and writing difficult, there are plenty of online resources to help. You can read English books or articles online, write essays or journal entries, and use websites that offer writing prompts and feedback. Grammarly, for instance, can help you with grammar and writing style.
Another benefit of learning from home is the comfort and convenience it provides. You can create a learning environment that suits you best. Maybe you like studying in a quiet corner of your house. Or perhaps you prefer listening to English lessons while cooking or exercising.
That comfort and convenience extend to the way you use resources, too. With access to the internet, you can easily find materials that cater to your interests. Whether you like sports, cooking, technology, or literature, there's content available in English that will make learning enjoyable.
Exactly, Adam. When you're interested in the material, learning becomes less of a chore and more of a pleasure. You can watch YouTube videos, read blogs, and listen to podcasts about topics you love, all in English. This not only improves your language skills, but also keeps you engaged and motivated.
And speaking of motivation, learning from home allows you to set your own goals and track your progress. You can celebrate small milestones, like mastering a new set of vocabulary words or completing a difficult grammar exercise. This self-directed approach can be very empowering.
Yes. And don't forget the sense of accomplishment that comes from seeing your own progress. When you realize how far you've come, it can be a great motivator to keep going. You can use language learning apps to track your daily practice and see your improvements over time.
Another benefit is the ability to learn in a low-pressure environment. In a classroom, you might feel nervous about making mistakes in front of others. At home, you can practice at your own pace and build confidence before speaking or writing in more public settings.
That's a great point, Adam. Learning at home allows you to make mistakes and learn from them without the fear of judgment. You can take your time to understand new concepts and practice until you feel comfortable.
Finally, learning from home can be a more holistic experience. You can integrate English into your daily life in a way that's seamless and natural. For example, you can label items around your house with their English names, think in English as you go about your day, and even dream in English.
That's a wonderful way to immerse yourself in the language. By surrounding yourself with English in your everyday environment, you create constant opportunities for practice and learning. This consistent exposure helps reinforce what you've learned and makes English feel like a natural part of your life.
So, as we've discussed, there are many benefits to learning English from home. It's flexible, cost-effective, personalized, and comfortable. Plus, it allows you to integrate learning into your daily routine and progress at your own pace.
And remember, the key to success is consistency. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and use the resources available to you. With dedication and the right approach, you can achieve your English learning goals from the comfort of your home.
We're here to support you on this journey, so let's dive into some practical tips and strategies to make the most of learning English at home. Now let's talk about setting up your home learning environment. This is a crucial step because having the right setup can significantly impact your focus and productivity. First, it's important to have a dedicated study space.
Absolutely, Adam. Your study space should be a place where you can concentrate without interruptions. Find a quiet corner of your room or set up a small desk in an area that's free from distractions. This dedicated space will signal to your brain that it's time to study whenever you're there.
Creating this dedicated study space is all about consistency. When you use the same spot every time you study, it becomes associated with learning, helping you get into the right mindset more quickly. It's similar to how having a routine can help you settle into a task more efficiently.
Yes, consistency is key. And make sure your study space is comfortable. You don't want to be distracted by an uncomfortable chair or poor lighting. Invest in a good chair that supports your back and use a desk lamp if the room lighting isn't sufficient. Comfort can really help you focus better.
Another important aspect is minimizing distractions. This can be challenging, especially if you live with others or in a noisy environment. One effective strategy is to let your family or housemates know when you're studying so they can avoid interrupting you during those times.
That's a great tip, Adam. Additionally, you can use noise-cancelling headphones or play background music that helps you concentrate. Some people find that instrumental music or nature sounds can help them stay focused and block out background noise.
And of course, it's essential to manage digital distractions. Turn off your phone or at least put it on silent mode. There are also apps that can help you stay focused by blocking social media and other distracting websites while you study. Apps like Forest or Stay Focused can be very useful.
Definitely. These apps can create a more productive study session by preventing you from getting sidetracked. Now, let's talk about the materials you need. Gather all the necessary materials before you start studying. This includes books, notebooks, pens, and any other resources you might need.
Having everything you need within reach can save you time and keep you from breaking your concentration. It's also helpful to organize your materials in a way that makes them easy to find. Use shelves, boxes, or drawers to keep your study area tidy and uncluttered.
And don't forget about your digital tools. Make sure you have a reliable internet connection because many resources and study materials are online. You might also need a computer or tablet for accessing these resources, taking notes, or participating in online classes and forums.
Another thing to consider is having a good balance of resources. While digital tools are fantastic, it's also beneficial to have some physical materials. Reading a physical book or writing notes by hand can sometimes help with memory retention and reduce screen fatigue.
That's a good point, Adam. Mixing different types of materials can also make your study sessions more dynamic and engaging. For instance, you might read a chapter from a textbook, then watch a related video, and finally, take some handwritten notes.
Speaking of notes, having a dedicated notebook or journal for your English learning journey can be very helpful. You can jot down new vocabulary, grammar rules, or anything else you find important. Reviewing your notes regularly can reinforce what you've learned.
Yes, keeping a journal is a great idea. You can also use it to track your progress and reflect on your learning experience. Writing about what you've learned each day or week can help you identify areas where you need more practice and celebrate your successes.
Another tip is to create a visual study plan or a learning board. You can use a whiteboard or a bulletin board to display your goals, schedules, and motivational quotes. This can keep you organized and inspired to stay on track with your studies.
Visual aids like these can be very motivating. Seeing your goals and progress visually can remind you of your commitment and help you stay focused. Plus, updating your board regularly can keep things fresh and exciting.
Finally, consider incorporating some plants or other personal touches into your study space. Plants can improve air quality and create a more pleasant environment. Personal touches like photos or artwork can make the space more inviting and comfortable.
Yes, making your study space aesthetically pleasing can really enhance your study experience. When you enjoy being in your study space, it becomes easier to spend more time there and be productive.
So, to sum up, setting up an effective home learning environment involves creating a dedicated study space, minimizing distractions, gathering necessary materials, and making the space comfortable and inviting. By doing this, you can create an environment that supports your learning goals and helps you stay focused and motivated.
Exactly, Adam. Taking the time to set up your study space properly can make a big difference in your learning experience. We hope these tips help you create an environment that makes studying English at home both effective and enjoyable. Now, let's move on to the next topic, which is about the best online resources for learning English.
There are so many great online resources to help you learn English. Let's start with language learning apps. Apps like Duolingo and Babbel are very popular and for good reason. They offer structured lessons that are easy to follow and cover a wide range of topics from basic vocabulary to more advanced grammar.
Yes, Adam. Duolingo, for instance, gamifies the learning process, making it fun and engaging. You earn points, level up, and get immediate feedback on your answers. It's a great way to make learning feel less like a chore and more like a game.
Babbel, on the other hand, focuses on real-life conversation skills. It helps you learn practical phrases and dialogues that you can use in everyday situations. Both of these apps offer free and paid versions, so you can choose the one that fits your budget and needs.
Another fantastic option is taking online courses on platforms like Coursera and edX. These platforms offer many English courses for beginners and even more advanced learners. The courses are designed by universities and educational institutions, so you can be sure you're getting high-quality instruction.
That's right. On Coursera, for example, you can find courses from institutions like the University of Washington or Arizona State University. These courses often include video lectures, reading materials, and quizzes to test your understanding.
edX also offers similar courses from universities like Harvard and MIT. Some of these courses are free to audit, which means you can access all the materials without paying anything. If you want a certificate, you can pay for the course, but the free versions are still very valuable.
Don't forget about YouTube channels and podcasts. There are many videos and audio lessons available that can help you improve your listening and speaking skills. For example, our own channel, The English Globe, offers a variety of content to help learners at different levels.
Yes, YouTube is an excellent resource because you can find videos on almost any topic you're interested in. Channels like English Addict with Mr. Duncan, BBC Learning English, and English with Lucy provide lessons on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and more.
Podcasts are another great way to learn. especially if you're on the go. You can listen while you're commuting, exercising, or doing chores. Some popular podcasts for English learners include ESL Pod, The English We Speak, and All Ears English. These podcasts cover a range of topics and are designed to help you improve your English in a natural and engaging way.
And let's not overlook websites like BBC Learning English and other ESL resources. BBC Learning English offers a wealth of exercises and quizzes to practice your skills. They have sections on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and even business English.
That's a great point, Julia. BBC Learning English also produces video and audio series, which are very helpful for improving listening skills and understanding different accents. Their series often cover everyday situations, making it easier to apply what you learn in real life.
Another useful website is VOA Learning English. It's a great resource that offers news stories written in simpler English, along with audio recordings. This can help you improve both your reading and listening skills. The stories are also accompanied by questions to test your comprehension.
ESL websites like English Page and usingenglish.com also offer a variety of grammar exercises, reading comprehension activities, and vocabulary games. These sites are particularly good if you want to focus on specific areas where you need improvement.
For those who prefer more interactive and structured learning, websites like Engvid offer video lessons from experienced teachers. Each lesson comes with a quiz to test your understanding. The topics range from basic grammar to advanced idiomatic expressions.
And let's not forget about social media. Following English learning pages on Facebook or Instagram can provide daily tips and exercises. Accounts like Learn English with Cambridge or British Council Learn English post regular updates that can help you practice every day.
That's a fantastic idea, Adam. Social media can be a great way to stay engaged and motivated. You can join language learning groups, participate in challenges, and even find study partners.
Speaking of study partners, language exchange platforms like Tandem and HelloTalk allow you to connect with native English speakers who are learning your native language. This way, you can practice speaking and improve your conversational skills while helping someone else learn your language.
Yes, these platforms are excellent for real-time practice. You can chat via text, voice messages, or even video calls. This direct interaction with native speakers can significantly boost your confidence and fluency.
To summarize, there are countless online resources available to help you learn English from home. From apps and online courses to YouTube channels, podcasts, and dedicated ESL websites, the options are vast and varied. The key is to find the resources that best suit your learning style and interests.
And remember, the most important thing is to stay consistent and practice regularly. Incorporate these resources into your daily routine, and you'll see significant improvements in your English skills over time.
We hope these suggestions inspire you to explore the many online resources available and find what works best for you. Now, let's move on to the next topic: developing a study schedule that fits your lifestyle. Stay with us. It's important to have a learning schedule. Consistency is key. Without a schedule, it can be easy to lose focus or forget to practice regularly. Having a structured plan can help you stay on track and make steady progress.
Absolutely, Adam. A good starting point is to set realistic goals and milestones. For example, maybe you want to learn 10 new words a week or finish a chapter of a book each month. Breaking your overall goal into smaller, manageable tasks can make the learning process less overwhelming.
Setting realistic goals is crucial. If your goals are too ambitious, You might get discouraged if you can't meet them. Start with achievable targets and gradually increase them as you gain confidence and proficiency. This way, you'll build momentum and stay motivated.
Another tip is to create a daily or weekly study schedule. Allocate specific times for learning English and stick to them as much as possible. Treat these study sessions as appointments that you can't miss. This helps build a routine and makes learning a habit.
Exactly, Julia. Consistency is all about making learning a part of your daily routine. Even if you can only dedicate 15-30 minutes a day, that regular practice will add up over time. The key is to keep it consistent and make it a non-negotiable part of your day.
When creating your schedule, try to balance different skills. Spend time on reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Each skill complements the others and contributes to your overall language proficiency.
For instance, you might spend Mondays and Wednesdays practicing reading and writing, while Tuesdays and Thursdays could be dedicated to listening and speaking. Fridays could be a review day where you go over what you've learned during the week.
That's a great idea, Adam. Balancing different skills ensures that you're developing all aspects of your language ability. If you focus too much on one skill, like reading, you might neglect others, such as speaking or listening, which are equally important.
It's also beneficial to mix up your activities within each skill. For reading, you could alternate between news articles, short stories, and online forums. For listening, you might listen to podcasts, watch TV shows, or follow along with video lessons.
Yes, variety is important to keep things interesting and engaging. It also exposes you to different contexts and uses of the language, which can enhance your understanding and retention.
Another aspect to consider is the environment in which you study. Choose times when you're most alert and least likely to be interrupted. For some, this might be early in the morning. For others, it could be late at night. Find what works best for you.
That's true, Adam. Your study environment plays a significant role in how effectively you can learn. Make sure your space is comfortable, well lit, and free from distractions. This will help you focus better and make the most out of your study time.
It's also helpful to incorporate regular reviews into your schedule. Reviewing what you've learned helps reinforce your memory and ensures that you retain the information. This could be done weekly or bi-weekly, depending on your learning pace.
And don't forget to track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to log your study sessions, the materials you've covered, and any new words or phrases you've learned. This not only helps you see how far you've come, but also identifies areas where you might need more practice.
Tracking your progress can be very motivating. Seeing the tangible results of your efforts can give you a sense of accomplishment and encourage you to keep going. It's also a great way to spot patterns in your learning and adjust your schedule if needed.
Another tip is to stay flexible. While having a schedule is important, it's also crucial to be adaptable. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to change it. Your schedule should serve you, not the other way around.
Flexibility is key. Sometimes life gets in the way and you might miss a study session. That's okay. Just make sure to get back on track as soon as possible and adjust your schedule if needed. The goal is to keep moving forward, even if it's at a different pace than you initially planned.
Also, remember to incorporate breaks and relaxation into your schedule. Studying for long periods without breaks can lead to burnout. Short, regular breaks can help you stay focused and retain information better.
Yes, breaks are essential. The Pomodoro technique, for example, suggests studying for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. After 4 sessions, take a longer break of 15-30 minutes. This method helps keep your mind fresh and prevents fatigue.
And lastly, reward yourself for your achievements. When you reach a milestone or complete a challenging task, give yourself a reward. This could be something small like a treat or something bigger like a day off from studying. Rewards can keep you motivated and make the learning process more enjoyable.
That's a great point, Julia. Rewards can provide positive reinforcement and encourage you to keep working towards your goals. Celebrating your successes, no matter how small, can boost your morale and make the journey of learning English more fun.
So, to sum up, developing a learning schedule involves setting realistic goals, balancing different skills, creating a consistent study routine, choosing the right environment, tracking your progress, staying flexible, incorporating breaks, and rewarding yourself.
With a well-planned schedule, you can make steady progress and achieve your English learning goals. We hope these tips help you create a schedule that works for you. Now, let's move on to the next topic: finding a study partner and building a support network.
Speaking and listening are crucial aspects of learning a new language. They help you become more fluent and confident in real-life conversations. One effective way to practice speaking is by using language exchange platforms like Tandem and HelloTalk. These platforms connect you with native speakers who are learning your language, so you can practice speaking English with them while helping them with their language learning goals.
That's a great point, Julia. Language exchange platforms are not only practical, but also enjoyable because you get to meet people from different cultures and backgrounds. It's a mutually beneficial experience that enhances your speaking skills and broadens your horizons.
Absolutely, Adam. Another fun and immersive way to improve your speaking skills is by incorporating English into your daily routine. For instance, you can talk to yourself in English while doing household chores or narrate your actions. This might feel a bit strange at first, but it helps you think in English and improves your fluency.
Speaking of immersive experiences, let's talk about listening. Watching movies and TV shows with subtitles is an excellent way to enhance your listening skills. Choose shows or films that interest you and try to watch them without relying too heavily on subtitles. This method exposes you to natural language use, different accents, and colloquial expressions.
Yes, and you can also try watching the same episode or movie multiple times. The first time, watch it with subtitles to understand the context. Then, re-watch it without subtitles and try to catch as much as you can. This repetition helps reinforce your understanding and improves your listening comprehension over time.
Listening to English music and podcasts is another fantastic way to practice. Start by choosing songs or podcasts that you enjoy. As you listen, try to focus on the lyrics or the spoken content. You can look up the lyrics of your favorite songs and sing along. This not only improves your listening skills, but also helps with pronunciation and rhythm.
Podcasts are particularly useful because they cover a wide range of topics. You can find podcasts on subjects that interest you, from storytelling and news to educational content and interviews. Listening to podcasts regularly helps you get accustomed to different speaking styles and speeds.
Another effective technique is shadowing, where you listen to a short audio clip or video and then repeat what you hear as closely as possible, mimicking the speaker's intonation, rhythm, and pronunciation. This exercise helps improve your listening accuracy and speaking fluency.
And don't forget about interactive listening activities. Engage with content that requires active participation, such as language learning apps with listening exercises or interactive videos where you can answer questions based on what you hear. These activities keep you engaged and test your comprehension in real time.
It's also beneficial to join online communities or forums where you can participate in discussions and voice chats. Platforms like Reddit, Discord, and language-specific forums provide opportunities to engage with other learners and native speakers, allowing you to practice both speaking and listening in a supportive environment.
Lastly, consider setting up regular practice sessions with a language partner or tutor. Having scheduled conversations with someone who can provide feedback and guidance is invaluable. You can discuss various topics, role-play different scenarios, and even simulate real-life conversations to build your confidence.
Consistency is key. The more you expose yourself to spoken English, the more comfortable you'll become. Make it a habit to practice speaking and listening daily, even if it's just for a few minutes. Over time, you'll notice significant improvements in your fluency and comprehension.
Remember, learning a language is a journey, and every small step counts. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're a natural part of the learning process and a sign that you're pushing yourself to improve.
We're confident that with these tips and strategies, you'll be well on your way to mastering English speaking and listening skills. Keep exploring different methods and find what works best for you. Happy learning. For reading practice, immersing yourself in English literature is key. Start with books, articles, and blogs that match your current level of understanding. Begin with simpler texts, like children's books or short stories, and gradually progress to more complex materials. This approach helps build your vocabulary and comprehension skills incrementally.
Another effective method is keeping a journal in English. Write about your daily experiences, your thoughts, or even your goals. Journaling not only improves your writing skills, but also helps you organize your thoughts and express yourself more clearly in English.
Writing essays or short stories is also an excellent way to practice. When you challenge yourself to write creatively, it forces you to think in English and find the right words to convey your ideas. This kind of practice enhances both your writing fluency and your critical thinking skills.
Engaging with the English-speaking community can be incredibly beneficial. One way to do this is by joining online forums and discussion groups. Websites like Reddit, Quora, and specialized language learning forums provide platforms where you can interact with others, ask questions, and share your thoughts in English.
Social media communities are also great for practicing English. Participate in conversations on Facebook groups, Twitter, or Instagram. Comment on posts, share your opinions, and engage with content creators who focus on English language learning or other topics of interest.
Virtual language meetups and events offer another excellent opportunity to practice speaking and listening skills. Many language learning platforms and local organizations host these events, allowing you to connect with native speakers and other learners in a supportive environment. It's a great way to make new friends and build your confidence in using English.
Monitoring your progress is crucial for staying on track. Many language learning apps, such as Duolingo and Babbel, have built-in features that track your improvement over time. These apps often provide personalized feedback and set achievable milestones to keep you motivated.
Monitoring your progress is crucial for staying on track. Many language learning apps, such as Duolingo and Babbel, have built-in features that track your improvement over time. These apps often provide personalized feedback and set achievable milestones to keep you motivated.
Staying motivated can sometimes be challenging, but setting rewards for yourself can help. Treat yourself to something nice when you reach a goal, whether it's a favorite snack, a new book, or a fun activity. This positive reinforcement can make the learning process more enjoyable and rewarding.
Now let's answer some common questions from our listeners.
One question we often get is, how can I improve my pronunciation?
Improving pronunciation takes practice. One effective method is to listen to native speakers and mimic their pronunciation. Pay attention to the way they form sounds and the rhythm of their speech. Recording yourself and comparing it to native speakers can also help identify areas for improvement.
Another question is, how can I stay motivated?
Staying motivated involves setting small, achievable goals and celebrating when you reach them. Also, keep reminding yourself of your reasons for learning English. Whether it's for career advancement, travel, or personal growth, having a clear purpose can help maintain your motivation.
Today, we talked about how to learn English from home. We covered many tips and resources, including setting up a home learning environment, utilizing online resources, developing a learning schedule, and practicing speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills.
Yes, and remember, learning English is a journey. Stay consistent, celebrate your progress, and enjoy the process. Engaging with the community and finding ways to stay motivated will help you achieve your language goals.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode of The English Globe.
Bye for now.